Good evening, chums. We are back. Hardcore Minecraft Seed 6. You're just joining us. Going hardcore Minecraft. Seeds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Until I get dismembered. Then I retire the seeds, start up another one, and head east. Attempting to remember episode length of Dawn to Dawn Minecraft time. In the last episode, I didn't see that thing because I was in there. I was discussing the concept of future projects and talking about upgrading to a Google Pixel for a phone. I think I forgot to mention that part of the whole thing is I think I've realized that I cannot do what I wanted to do, what I've always thought about doing, without eventually at some point I'm going to have to film myself, and that concept terrifies me. But depending on the way things go, it could happen. I mean, just like everybody else on the planet, I despise my voice, and I've gotten over it. Steal the carrots. Are those done? Wait a minute, don't they have like barrels? Yeah, or is this a composter? Do you have... Don't the villagers have like a stockpile of seeds that they restock the... Don't they restock the gardens? I don't remember. It's been a long time. And I haven't really played with villages much in the bedrock. Oh. Just looking to see what I can steal. I don't need saplings because of the whole hardcore thing. I know I'm going to not survive for long, so yeah, if you're watching, if you're that one subscriber that I don't know who you are, welcome, by the way, if you're actually watching any of these videos. Thank you for joining us. Oh my, that's awesome. Right behind a village, and it's like an actual cave cavern with rocky pillars and stuff. Granted, it doesn't have the stalagmites, but I mean, this is just neat. Seed 6, I would build here. Does this go around to the village and then further in? It does. I would so build here. Glorious. I should probably, you know what? I could spend this episode right here finding iron. Love me some iron. I want to steal more foodstuffs. Do they still have libraries? I mean, I don't need bookshelves, but I always talk about the how I would like to base my hardcore Minecrafting on my old favorite achievement hunters. And they always, in the You Dead series, their goal was to actually complete Minecraft. Get to the end, kill the dragon, the whole 9 yards. I will not even get close. I'm sure. Based on my current track record, it's not happening. But it would be cool to at least make it somewhere. You know what? Let's do it. We're not building an actual home because hardcore, and I'm supposed to be exploring so everyone can see the seed. You know what? Yeah. I'm supposed to be exploring. Maybe I should skip finding iron until I find it on the surface. What do you think? Should I go delving? I mean, I went delving into that cave a couple of seeds ago. Oh, I'm about to die. Come on out. The sun feels great. Oh, you too. You'll love it. Get a tan. Yeah. I got a potato. Is it a poison potato? It's a regular potato. Okay, where is the sun? And which way is it going? It's going that way, so I go that way. Yes, because I came out of that hillock over there to the village. Well, I don't have iron yet, but I can get me some copper. And that's a bit of an upgrade. Just have to find a place to stop and smelt it. Have a freak smelting accident. Oh, it's one of those, like the red sandstone biomes. And the calligraphy, one of the things. Okay, 2017. I know, I'm really dating myself with this blast from the past crap. 2017, I participated in Inktober. I am not a drawer, but I gave it my all. I was late on the whole thing by a couple of days, but I tried, okay? And one of the things, I've always been fascinated with cross-hatching. The shading technique used on, like, say, American currency. The, like, parallel lines closely nicked together to create did that have unbreaking? It did. Get out of here. To create shading with lines. Am I going the right way now? Well, I'll find out when I see the sun again. Where did it go? It's behind that cloud, isn't it? Oh, let's go this way. So I did some pencil work, did some ink work, concentrated on shading with cross hatching as much as possible. And I hate to say it, but the artist is their worst critic. I think I produced some halfway decent pictures. Nothing great. I saw much better, but I hadn't really practiced drawing at all, and I haven't really practiced much since. My crime, my fault. But shortly after that, I started working with calligraphic endeavors based on a whole history of stuff that just isn't important right now. And I learned a lot, and then I learned some stuff that made me want to just stop altogether. And I wanted to share my journey, and the best way I could think of was in a video format. And then when I got my Meta Quest 2, I thought, oh, I'll do a VR thing and use a VR painting program with the virtual canvas as a whiteboard to detail my journey. Okay, yeah, sun's over there. But I just couldn't really get into it. And then I started thinking, the way I wanted to tell the story would be awesome with like animation or something. But again, not really a drawer. I could do it in Blender, but not really a rigger animator either. I dabble in Blender. I learned the basics to the point that I could do some advanced stuff with the basics, but I never bothered learning the grease pencil or really rigging and animating the human form. So that was kind of a useless concept. But I did figure out with that last video I did with Henry, turning him into an action figure using the dummy 13 model, I could print dummy 13s, dress them in doll clothes, homemade or store-bought and modified or whatever, and I could do stop motion. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe not, but fact remains I could. So now it's like nighttime and horrible things are afoot. But now it's like the possibilities are endless, and I have so many ideas, and I'm not sure what I want to do next or how I want to do it. But I'm thinking, having my daily shower thoughts, and as we progress, I'll share some stuff. My little watercolor thing I mentioned a couple of videos ago. Yeah, I hate watercolors. And about a year ago, I decided I was going to sit down and learn how to do watercolors the right way, how to actually use them. And I was very not happy with the results, and I stopped. Again, the whole, art and then getting frustrated and stopping thing. And I wasn't really using my reward system at the time. But then about a month ago, I had this crazy idea. I designed and 3D printed a bookmark. I know, impressive. Ouchie. Ouchie. How did he swim so fast? How do I drown so fast? Drown. Yeah, I bet that hurt. So I designed and 3D printed a bookmark with a square in it, like a stencil. Actually, two little squares. One is about 30 millimeters across, or, the inch and a quarter-ish. And then the other one is much smaller. And I use that in my little sketchbooky thing. And I make a square using a pencil. And then I make the little square up in the upper left corner. And that becomes my canvas for the session. And I just, whatever pops in my head, I paint it. And the goal is to do it every day. If I miss a day, the original plan was to go back the next day, or the next day I'm painting, however many days I missed, make the little squares, and completely fill them in with black. Those would be failures of mine because I didn't stick to my schedule. Oh, it's got flaming too? Poor guys. New recipe unlocked. I bet there's going to be a little mini zombie here. But the first time that I got to, hey, I screwed up, I missed a day, I need to make one that's all black, it occurred to me that that does nothing to teach me about the flow and the shading and the watery, the layering, the drying process between layers, the saturation of the pigments. So I actually sat down and I just made garbage out of the square, but I used black because the plan was to black it out. but I used shading and experimented with color. And I've actually gotten, 16 of them now? I have a few, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that we're not going to need because we're doing the hardcore exploration thing. So yeah, at some point, I'm probably going to be sharing those. I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know if it'll be an Instagram thing. I'm trying to get away from the whole TikTok, Instagram. I mean, the only reason I have a Facebook is because I needed one when I first got the Oculus Quest 2. Then it became the Meta Quest 2, and I had to start a Meta account. And then I could either go through all these hoops, or I could just attach my Meta account to my Facebook account. And I just said, just do it, let it go. Oh, privacy, they're spying on you. The amount of people that spy on everybody that owns a smartphone or a VR device or a smart TV or a smart vehicle or a smart fridge. Everybody knows where you are at all times. So if you're paranoid about the whole being followed or watched thing, just get over it. I mean, paranoid about the AI thing, let it go. There is no privacy anymore. Yes, I know I sound like a conspiracy nut. Do some reading. I'm really close to the edge here. If you just I could die at any time. Wow. What was I saying before I went on my rant? Oh yeah. So at some point, I will probably share my little watercolor attempts. I mean, they're crappy. I'll admit it. But I am attempting to learn. I'm watching videos on watercolor for beginners, techniques, things I wish I knew when I first started watercolor painting. And I think I'm learning. I think I'm absorbing enough to apply it. So, yeah, I might share. Really? Burn. And if I do, I mean, if there's any interest, I will definitely share. If anyone jumps in the comments and says, please show us your watercolors, I will definitely show you my watercolors. And then if anyone is interested in my process, I could even do a video of one. I could even share the STL file of the bookmark / painting template. And you could start doing it on your own. It doesn't even have to be watercolors. If you want to use the little template to make miniature, maybe you want to learn cross hatching. You could make, a little square every day and draw a circle or a triangle and shade it using cross hatching, or shade it using graphite powder, whatever you want. But if the idea intrigues you, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm kidding. Don't. Yeah, let's keep this, not private. Let's keep this an exclusive club. Yeah. I need another boat, don't I, if I want to keep going towards the sun. But you know what? It's done. We made it. As much as I don't want to be one of those guys, if you want to see some tiny watercolor attempts, let me know in the comments. I'll share. Hey, when did I get a fishing pole? Otherwise, make my tunnel. Kind of wish that had unbreaking. And no, not wood. Sandstone. Make it safe. Put a torch. And we survived another night of HCMCS6. Moving right along. Thanks for watching. Have a happy